NCB. I feel like everybody's watching it.
Who's not watching NCB?
We spoke about NCB right before we clicked record. That's the funny part about this. Like just at 30 seconds.
Oh yeah, we were. We
Right
really were.
before we clicked record. That's so funny. Why'd you say NCB, Preston? Tell us.
So I think there is for those that are brave enough. I don't know if this is I guess this is too risky for Shadis, but have you thought about the play of? So for anyone that doesn't know, the majority shareholder of NCB, which is connected to, I guess, Michael Leachin and his different companies, they've had issues. They basically owe some, people money through what they call bonds or loans. They've been having issues paying the people over the last few years. And it's now reached that point where people are like, hey, we really need the money. And there is a deadline. It's not that far out. It's very, very soon about when. I want to pull up the article.
Fact, when this episode is released, we'd have probably passed the deadline.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Yep.
Yeah. But yeah, so they say issue 94 million US, or just call it 100 mil US. Those companies have to find that money and pay down some of the money that they owe. And it's really only a drop. Well, not a drop in the bucket, but there still is a lot more money that has to be paid.
Yeah.
And they mentioned that there is a timeline, because they said the money, the 94 mil US, has to be paid by the end of 2025, December 31st. And they're saying if that isn't paid, then essentially the company can actually be seized, or that stake in the company, which is basically half of the company, can be seized. And then they'll have to maybe sell it to someone or do something with it. But yeah, I was thinking, if you're brave enough, what if you could be buying now? So you could either, there are different ways. So you could be buying now, saying, hey, if that deal gets approved, or say he finds the money, so he finds 100 mil, that might improve people's view of NCB. They may be a bit less scared, because maybe people are worried that right now, hey, he may lose the company and such. And so you may be able to see like a bump in the price on that. Or I was thinking you could do it differently. You could say, hey, if he doesn't find the money, think about that first day after that comes out. Because think about it. If it's, so it happens, he has to find the money by December 31st. January 1st would be New Year's Day. So that'd be a public holiday. So the market wouldn't be open. So then the trading day would be January 2nd. I'm wondering, when would information like that come out? So if he doesn't find the money by December 31st, whatever article drops the first holiday and everyone's at home, New Year's Day, bam, big headline. The money was not found. Company, that stake of the company is going to get seized. As that goes on January 1st, I'm trying to think what's going to happen January 2nd, January 3rd. Think about as that information goes out, there would likely be a lot of panic. A lot of people panicking and they just want to sell their...
Yeah, January 1st is a Thursday. That's New Year's Day. So trading would probably resume the 2nd, which is a Friday. So yeah, the stock might tank.
Yeah, so I'm just thinking, hey, even something like that. Because you could set the stock exchanges usually have Jamaica Stock Exchange has like a tradable limit. So it's like, there's a certain price that it can't pass per day. I don't know. I was thinking, hey, if you're brave enough, you could be that person who's so dumb to buy. Like, why would they buy this company at $30 when it's gonna go? It's as people are panicking and stuff like that. You might be like, hey, but it's not dead. I don't know. I was thinking there's likely gonna be some volatility leading up to this, and I think it'll be interesting to see what happens. Either outcome, because I guess there's even more than one outcome. He could find the money end of December and then still has more money to pay back and then not find that money by the time. But I feel like if he's able to find it this time, it probably is a sign that, hey, I might be able to find it the other times. But
because as I said, this is like the most pressing deadline for him. Like, you need 100 mil by New Year's, sorry. Like, I'm pretty sure he can find, if he finds the money now, he'll be able to find the rest of the money. But it's just the deadline, man. Like, that's why I called it like pulling the rabbit out the hat. Like, this would be a wicked magic trick, So
I don't see him not finding the money by the deadline. I also don't really see them blowing it up in the headlines really early. Probably it's because of who Leachin is, and them businessmen there. They have their certain report. I don't think it's gonna be January morning. They go sell NCB. No, they go
sell it. I'm just saying I guess the panic.
Yeah.
When the headline.
I think the panic will take a little while. Personally, okay. I think it will take some little time. It might start, you'll see a little one headline. Deadline has passed. NCB owes shareholders this, that.
Well, not NCB.
Yeah. That money is owed.
Companies.
People might start looking, okay, what are the next steps? What are going to be the steps for them to actually take the shares if he cannot find the funds? How long is that going to take? Once they acquire the shares, if they get to that point, okay, now what? We're going to sell it to the buyer with the money, whoever is buying it, who's going to buy the company. And then that's a whole other catalyst in itself. But I don't think it will be that exciting, unfortunately. I do think Lee Chin figures it out, comes up with the money. Or they will give him grace beyond that time to still come up with the money.
I don't think legally they can, though. That's the thing. Because I think it's based on what I haven't read, the official documents or whatnot, but based on what the articles and whatnot I've read, it sounds like they've locked him in to say, hey, if the money is not paid, it has to go, like the JCSD, which is Jamaica Central Securities Depository, who is serving as the trustee or the trusted person to manage that money or whatever. I think it's like a thing where it automatically goes like, hey, if the money is not paid by this days, bam, it goes into process. The process starts, or within 45 days or so. It will start
after
after the deadline. So that'd be just about Valentine's Day.
Deadline, is it?
Yeah, because I guess I was wondering about that. So if it passes, so if the December passes,
you have 45 days after.
That's what I was wondering. That means technically, would you
have a little grace period?
I don't know. So it would be really mid-February then, I guess. Because think about that.
Yeah.
Because if that could even create more panic too, because then if that comes out, hey, the money was not found, it's going to start the process. I'm sure they're going to love to write. The media is going to have a field day with that. And then more panic as it leads up to that point.
Yeah. Another Takotsubo cardiomyopathy. Broken heart syndrome, man. That could be disastrous. But let us know what you guys think might happen in the comments below. We want to hear what you have to say, because
I'm afraid of NCB still
go find it.
I'm afraid of NCB stock. I'm not even gonna lie.
Wow,
I'll probably
you're afraid of NCB.
I'm afraid of
it. Think about this. People be like, yo, you're crazy. You're gonna buy Kintyre.
I'm gonna buy Kintyre, but I'm afraid of NCB. NCB is the one stock. I will probably always just be an observer from now on.
Why?
Wow, I get that.
It's just
difficult to predict.
It's difficult to predict.
I feel like there's a story.
No, they just managed. I've just lost a lot of money in NCB. So
okay.
It's just feelings.
I get that.
It's just feelings.
So you don't want to make it back though?
I'll make it back in other things. I'll make it back in other things. In Kintyre holdings.
Wow, look at that.
That is it.
You lost money on a blue chip stock, which is supposed to be the safest. And you've made money from a penny stock.
That's the game.
That's the game.
The game. Yeah, it's funny how stocks work, right? I love this market. Yeah.